United Nations Secretary-General Antonio Guterres said a two-state solution is the only way out of the crisis in Gaza, denouncing Israel's rejection of the idea. The U.S. pushes for a ceasefire in Gaza as the southern city of Khan Younis sees heavy fighting. Eun-jin reports.
Speaking at a high-level UN meeting on Tuesday, Secretary-General Antonio Guterres said that Israel's occupation of Gaza must end and that a two-state solution is the only way to address the legitimate aspirations of both Israelis and Palestinians.
A lasting end to the Israeli-Palestinian conflict can only come through a two-state solution. Israelis must see their legitimate needs for security materialized, and Palestinians must see their legitimate aspirations for a fully independent, viable and sovereign state realized in line with United Nations resolutions, international law and previous agreements.
Guterres added that it was unacceptable for Israel's government to reject a two-state solution to its conflict with the Palestinians, warning that the move would embolden extremists everywhere. Calling for an immediate ceasefire to allow aid delivery, hostage releases, and de-escalation in the Middle East amid risks of broader regional conflict, Guterres also warned that such risks are now becoming a reality, pointing to Lebanon, Yemen, Syria, Iraq, and Pakistan. He urged all parties to step back from the brink and to consider the horrendous costs of a wider war. White House National Security Council spokesperson John Kirby said the U.S. would support a longer humanitarian pause in combat in Gaza to ensure hostages could be released and aid brought in. Kirby said U.S. Middle East envoy Brett McGurk would be traveling to the region for active discussions on ensuring the release of hostages held by Hamas in Gaza and securing a humanitarian pause. Without specifying a time frame and cautioning that he would not characterize the discussions as negotiations, he said the conversations were very sober and serious. Meanwhile, as Israel and Hamas are reportedly getting closer to an agreement on a 30-day ceasefire in Gaza, heavy fighting was reported in Khan Younis, with one of the few remaining open hospitals attacked. The Hamas-run health ministry in Gaza said Israeli tanks fired on the specialized surgery building and the emergency building of Nasser Hospital, leaving dozens injured. Eun-jin, Arirang News.